The world of tech was shaken on August 24, 2024. Pavel Durov, the CEO of the popular messaging app Telegram, was detained in France. French authorities apprehended Durov upon his arrival at Bourget Airport. He had flown in on a private jet from Azerbaijan. This was no ordinary arrest. Durov is a billionaire and a prominent figure in the tech industry. His detention immediately raised questions about its implications for online platforms and their regulation. Durov's detention was carried out by France's anti-fraud office. This agency operates under French customs. The arrest was made due to an existing warrant for Durov. The warrant stemmed from concerns about Telegram's content moderation practices. French authorities believe these practices have contributed to illegal activities on the platform. This incident is particularly noteworthy because Durov has largely avoided traveling to France and other parts of Europe. This is due to the outstanding warrant for his arrest. The warrant highlights the increasing scrutiny faced by online platforms from European regulators. Durov's detention has sparked widespread interest and debate. It touches upon critical issues of freedom of expression, online safety, and the role of governments in regulating the digital space. The incident has placed Telegram and its CEO in the global spotlight.
At the heart of Durov's detention are serious allegations against Telegram. French authorities accuse the platform of facilitating illegal activities. They argue that Telegram's lax approach to content moderation has created an environment where criminal behavior can thrive. One of the main concerns is Telegram's alleged role in money laundering schemes. Authorities believe the platform's features, such as its encrypted messaging, make it easier for criminals to move money without detection. This has raised alarms about Telegram's potential use in financing illegal activities. Another area of concern is drug trafficking. French authorities suspect that Telegram is being used to buy and sell illegal drugs. The platform's private groups and channels, which can be difficult for law enforcement to infiltrate, are believed to be facilitating these transactions. Perhaps the most serious allegation relates to child exploitation material. Authorities are investigating whether Telegram has been used to share and distribute this abhorrent content. The severity of these allegations cannot be overstated, and they have led to intense pressure on Telegram to address its content moderation policies.
To understand the significance of Durov's detention, it's essential to know his background. Pavel Durov is often dubbed Russia's Mark Zuckerberg. He co-founded the social media platform VKontakte, or VK, which became incredibly popular in Russia and beyond. This success established Durov as a major player in the tech world. In 2013, Durov and his brother Nikolai launched Telegram. The messaging app quickly gained traction for its focus on privacy and security. Telegram offers end-to-end encryption, making it difficult for third parties, including governments, to access user communications. Durov's relationship with the Russian government has been turbulent, to say the least. In 2014, he refused to comply with demands from Russian authorities to hand over user data from VK. This refusal stemmed from Durov's commitment to user privacy and his opposition to government censorship. The standoff with the Russian government ultimately led Durov to leave Russia. He has since resided in various locations, including Dubai, where he is currently based. Durov's history of challenging authority and advocating for privacy has made him both a controversial and admired figure.
In the immediate aftermath of Durov's detention, Telegram remained tight-lipped. The company did not issue an official statement addressing the situation. This lack of communication fueled speculation and uncertainty surrounding the incident. Users, investors, and industry observers were left wondering how Telegram planned to respond to the serious allegations leveled against it. The company's silence was particularly noteworthy, given Durov's vocal stance on privacy and freedom of expression. Some speculated that Telegram's silence was strategic, allowing the company to gather information and formulate a careful response. Others interpreted it as a sign of disarray within the company. Whatever the reason, Telegram's lack of communication only added to the intrigue surrounding Durov's detention.
The detention of a prominent Russian tech figure on foreign soil inevitably drew the attention of the Russian government. The Russian embassy in France confirmed Durov's detention and stated that they were in contact with his lawyer. While the embassy refrained from commenting on the specific allegations against Durov, their involvement signaled the geopolitical dimensions of the case. Russia has been increasingly sensitive to the treatment of its citizens abroad, particularly those in high-profile positions. The embassy's involvement raised questions about whether the Russian government would take a more active role in defending Durov or distance itself from the controversy. Some analysts suggested that Russia might use the incident to criticize Western governments' approach to regulating tech companies.
Section 6. The EU's digital clampdown, a broader context. Durov's detention unfolded against a backdrop of growing tension between governments and tech companies. The European Union, in particular, has been at the forefront of efforts to regulate the digital space. The EU has expressed increasing concerns about the spread of disinformation, hate speech, and illegal content online. Policymakers have argued that tech companies have a responsibility to mitigate these harms and protect users. In recent years, the EU has introduced a series of regulations aimed at holding tech companies accountable for the content shared on their platforms. These regulations have imposed stricter requirements for content moderation, data privacy, and competition. Durov's detention highlighted the challenges of regulating platforms that operate across borders. It also underscored the EU's willingness to take decisive action against companies that fail to comply with its rules.
Section 7. Beyond Borders, the global nature of tech regulation. The Durov case highlighted the complexities of regulating tech companies in an interconnected world. Telegram, like many other tech platforms, operates globally with users and servers spread across numerous jurisdictions. This global reach makes it difficult for any single government to effectively regulate these companies. What's considered illegal in one country may be perfectly legal in another, creating challenges for law enforcement and policymakers. Durov's decision to reside in Dubai, a location known for its favorable business environment and less stringent regulations, further underscored this challenge. The incident highlighted the need for greater international cooperation in regulating the tech industry.
Section 8. The future of online freedom. Implications and questions. Durov's detention sparked a broader debate about the future of online freedom and the balance between privacy and security. Some argued that the incident set a dangerous precedent, potentially emboldening governments to crack down on platforms that prioritize privacy. Others countered that tech companies have a responsibility to prevent their platforms from being used for illegal activities. They argued that a failure to do so could lead to greater harm and justify even more stringent regulations. The case raised important questions about the role of governments in regulating the digital space, the limits of free speech online, and the need for transparency and accountability from tech companies. These questions are likely to remain at the forefront of public discourse as technology continues to evolve.